Wait. Wait. Oh. What? I didn't read this. Okay. What the hell is this? So he at some point posted a phone number up on I believe this is Twitter. No, this is Facebook? Yeah. He posted a phone number on Facebook with another stolen goddamn picture off of the internet somewhere of a sunset. And it says, "We now have a new new number at Elite AB Clinic Limited." Posts the phone number. Like, publicly posts the phone number. I'm not going to put it up there because I don't know whose phone number this is. This is why I had to stop sharing it, because some of these, I don't know where some of this shit comes from. But this is going to get fucking odd soon. Because it's going to start bringing blasts from the past, folks. So, yeah, so we're now getting towards January. Here we go. So, this is fascinating. This is fascinating, right? Okay, let's see. Jesus Christ. I have to thank the parody account for giving me all this information. Okay, let's see. Give me a moment here, because there's so much shit. Guys, like, there's a lot of shit here, and I have to sort through some of it. Some of my information, and yeah. Here we go. So, when, back in what is this? Uh, this is back in January of this year. Um, I went to the website and I was just like, okay, I really want to see this, right? And I really want to see, like, what is coming about with this entire thing. So now I'll share something with you. So I actually went to the website, right? And when I was there, I ran into this. So you see how he has the affidavit and says Mark Young there? Here's the funny thing about this. That's similar to what he had later on. He actually did have, like, that there. Here's another thing too. And back then, back in January, I actually tested this. See where it says book a weekend? Yeah, you could actually book a weekend for at his Elite AB clinic. Now, Mark later on comes up in an argument later on claiming that he did not. If you guys saw my arguments with him on Twitter, you guys can easily find them if you just look at my pages. Look at my page. There are conversations that, like, whole conversations where I just point out all the fucking problems, and he just ignores them, and just has a conversation with himself essentially. But if you look where right here, it says, truly the first of its kind, an absolutely wonderful retreat to help you realign and reconnect with yourself. Highly recommended. Mark Young. Wait, he gave himself an affidavit? How do you give yourself an affidavit? Like, what? What? How can you say that when you yourself are the one that is opening your own fucking company? I just now realized what the fuck. This is like one of the affidavits I was talking about. However, and when I saw that, I was like, what the fuck? But no, but like, again, it's like, what? How do you give yourself a fucking affidavit? Like, that's like, That's like someone. Like, have you ever seen like some of those like really bad movies where they go, the Rolling Stones say, and yet they have never ever been posted in the Rolling Stones? This is one of those situations. He literally is giving his own company an affidavit. Me getting an affidavit from the owner doesn't mean shit because he's the owner. So of course he's gonna. It's a biased opinion. But later on, there were other affidavits that were up there that either some of them had names or some of them didn't. And the ones that I was just like, where are these affidavits coming from? Because you never opened. So how do you have affidavits? And he's just like, well, how do you know that they weren't here? I said this earlier, but he was just like, it's like, because you're not open. It doesn't make any sense. But then he also had book a weekend, right? Book a weekend. I remember this because it actually led to a place where you could pay for the site, pay for a weekend, right? Here's the problem with that. And I am not joking about this. Here's the problem with that. How do you book a weekend with a place that doesn't exist? Explain that to me. How do you book a weekend in a place that doesn't exist? But guys, remember, this is not a scam. This is not a scam at all. Now, what happens next is just fucking just stupid. He was also offering 25% off, a special offer, if you took for you to book now. How are you giving 25% off? So now that made me wonder, how many people actually gave money to this? Because I know some of you are like, no one would actually fall for this. Actually, yeah, there's a few that did. And this story is going to get darker. So, like I said, he ended up in a situation where he is promising so much shit to all these people. Where he is saying that we're going to hold this event for so many people. And I'm just like, how? Like, so in February, he stated that he was going to do an open house, right? And this open house was going to be at the location of the nursery. However, there is no nursery. There is no actual address. So how is he going to hold it? So what he does is that he ends up, posting into Facebook. Oh! Wait a minute. Wait. I want to show this. Here's another cool one. Excuse me. Our staff uses registered psychotherapists and therapeutic caregivers to... wow, he spelled two wrong. He put TWO. It's TO. Okay, whatever. Some people get it wrong. It says two distinct... it says... No. Oh, no, he meant it that way. Okay, so two distinct and separate roles. We use registered psychotherapists and therapeutic caregivers. Hold on. So you're actually going to have to pay those prices, right? Therapeutic caregivers and psychotherapists. He's going off of the idea that being an AB is actually an actual disease. And I hate to tell you this, it's not. And so this is really stupid. By the way, he also believed that he was going to get the NHS to actually help fund this. So, Huggies, hello. Well, we're talking about Elite AB Clinic Limited. Get ready for this, because this shit is going to get weird. So, these goes, they bring their training and education to my nursery to ensure littles receive safe, ethical care they need and deserve. What? So wait a minute. So you have psychotherapists, registered psychotherapists, and registered therapeutic caregivers. You do know that therapeutic caregivers is not the same as like what you think it is? Mm, mm. Okay, okay, hold on, right? Hold on. I want to do this right. So we're going to go back to the main cam. Let's do this. Let's look up the definition of a therapeutic caregiver. Caregiver therapy lets caregivers have a safe place. Oh no, that's not. What? That's not. That's not an answer. Oh, oh, wait a minute. Huh. Therapeutic care. I don't think so. So he therapeutic caregivers are usually people who help rehabilitate those that have had like mental like mentally traumatic things happen to them, right? But not every AB is someone who has had a mentally traumatic event. So how the fuck does that make sense? Like it doesn't. It's just silly. Like it's actually fucking silly. And I'm just like, what? Like how are you doing that? So here we go. So there's another one here, and where he's again using. See, this is another one, and I'm gonna share this. So this is another time. No, wait, hold on. This one. This is another time where he says, "Hi, I'm opening a nursery which will offer a full weekend experience for AB for adult babies. If this is something that you are interested that interests you, please email Mark at inquiry at eliteadultbabynursery.com. Please know we do not ask for a deposit and payment. It says we do not ask for a deposit and payment. Will only be made after your stay," which is bullshit because he on his website still says book. So you can book and you're getting 25% off. So that means that you actually do have to put a fucking payment there. And you would actually have to state what the payment is. Because that's like a hotel that doesn't tell you how much it is a night. That's fucking stupid. That would never work. And that is obviously a fucking scam. So like the fuck, like how do you figure that that's going to be perfectly fine? But he does this a lot. Like he really does do this a lot. Ah, here we go. Another one. The company is now registered with Companies House Elite AB Clinic Limited. We are the first AB adult babies nursery that is a limited company and will soon be offering referrals from the NHS for DBT therapy. Sorry if my posts are not explaining what I offer. Hold on. So remember I said that he was going to claim that he was offering fucking things from NHS from NHS. I remember that because he actually posted that on Facebook as well. That he was good. That the NHS was going to fund it. First off, NHS is not going to fund a fucking kink clinic. Like what the fuck is wrong with you? Like how the fuck do you think that that's going to work? Like this dude obviously doesn't know what the fuck is going on. It is one of the dumbest motherfucking things I've ever fucking seen. Like, how the fuck do you think... Jesus, I'm throwing out a lot of fuck. But how the fuck do you think that the government is going to give you fucking referrals for a fucking company that's obviously made for kink? This motherfucker is the dumbest motherfucker I've ever seen in my goddamn life. Like, what? Shut the fuck up. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is stupid as shit. And then, oh, God, like, and he posted it, like, 3 times. We are so, like, what the fuck? I don't understand it. I don't. I really don't. How the fuck do you think that you are just going to somehow get all these people are just going to spend fucking money on your stupid ass fucking company? Like, what? Like, first off, okay, let's start. We haven't even gotten to the opening day, and you're just reading some of the shit that he has put online that is fucking stupid. Like, oh, the NHS is going to give me referrals. Fuck you. No, it's not. First off, you do know that there are laws for like, actual medical companies or therapeutic companies or any type of therapeutic company cannot offer any type of fucking sexual anything. So, whether it's kink that is done normally, non-sexually or not, they cannot provide it. For instance, like, regression therapy is something that is actually done, but it is done in a completely different way than age regressors or age regressing. There's actually a difference. There is a medical way to actually fucking do it. This shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, what? Ooh! Let's go. So he keeps going with, like, all of these posts, one after the fucking other. So remember, he actually said that he was going to have a 25% discount? Don't worry, because he also states that he's going to have, get this, if you book your stay between the 14th of February, which is the opening goddamn day, and the 1st of March, which is I guess the end of the fucking sale, he's like, any bookings for May, if you book between February and March, any bookings for May 22nd, will receive a 10% discount on any visit to the clinic. What? Okay. But what are your rates, though? That's the funny thing. Under no circumstances has he ever posted any rates on his fucking site. So how are people going to go to a clinic that they don't know how much it costs? And then you're like, oh, you don't have to pay until after your stay. Well, then you can just charge anything. But you're not a scam, are you? Oh, right. Fucking moron. Okay, let's keep going. So, oh boy. So someone actually emails him, a person by the name of Emma, actually emails him, and they said, he goes, "Hi Emma, thanks for your email. I have attached our data protection policy at the Elite AB Clinic Limited. We also have other protection from Microsoft, as we use Microsoft Premium for business." Don't worry, guys. Your data is protected. He's got Microsoft Business. Oh my God. What? What the little tidbit, right? About a week ago, he started posting on Facebook and Twitter about, we're doing a study. I asked him, who is conducting the study, since you don't actually have any actual licensed physicians? If you do have licensed physicians working with you, wouldn't it be great if you let people know who the fuck they are, or who the group that is doing the study is? This asshole fucking skipped it. And then later on said, my company's holding the study. But the company is only you. So you're holding the study? Yes. And so what? Well, the study is completely anonymous. By the way, he didn't answer me. He answered the guy. He answered the parody account. He claims. Now, Andy is a really nice dude. I've actually got the chance to talk with this guy. He's a really cool dude. He has been slandered to hell by this jackass. Like, holy fuck. For just bringing up, like, simple fucking questions. Oh, okay. I'll get to Andy in a second. Because Andy has something to do with what happened in January. Right? Or February, I should say. So, let's continue with this email. He says, the study is being run by a research company, and I do have a few psychologists helping me. No, he doesn't. He never names any psychologists or any people that are actually working with him. He has no people working for him. He has no fucking business! I would value your input as well and would welcome any help, as there is so much work. LOL. Why is LOL in a business email? Okay. Oh, God, I'm gonna have a stroke. Are you thinking of specializing in ABDL? This is a great need for more. It says, there is a great need for more psychologists in this field, as there are many ABDL suffering due to lack of care. Who's suffering from lack of care? Excuse me. In the ABDL community, who is suffering from lack of care? Raise your hands. If you are in the goddamn chat, raise your goddamn hand if you are suffering from lack of care. God damn it. This is fucking stupid. I'm sorry. This is fucking stupid. We are in the early stages, and in only 2 days ago... What the fuck is that English? We are in the early stages, and in only 2 days ago started to ask for people to participate in the study. The study, mind you, this is actually recent. This is a recent email, by the way. Because this study... Oh, Jesus Christ. He keeps claiming he has psychologists, but then states that he doesn't have that his company is running it and not the psychologist. So he never states any names. And I told him, I was like, guy, could you state some type of name? Someone I can talk to. Anybody. I'll do it in private. And then when you talk to him in private, he starts talking about Dr. Rhonda. Because Dr. Rhonda stated that she doesn't work with him, and he's been butthurt about it ever since. Like, this dude acts like she rammed a cactus up his ass. That's how butthurt he is about it. Jesus fucking Christ. Whew. I wish I had saw this earlier in the week, so I could have... You guys are seeing my first reaction. Okay, because I asked for weeks about this, and for days, and I got nothing. And this is what I got. This is all I got right here. It says, we are in the early stages of only 2 days ago. It's asking people to participate in the study. I already have about 100 participants. Please keep in touch and let me know if you would like a chat about the study. Are you on LinkedIn? Hope to talk to you soon. Mark Young. This fucking clown. Good afternoon, Emma. Thanks for your interest in the study. It will be an online form that will only ask for your first name and age. So totally anonymous. That's not totally anonymous because you have their fucking email, you fucking idiot. Because you have to email them the fucking study. Oh, oh God. Oh, make it stop. Please make it stop. Oh, Jesus. We are in the early stages of and are asking in first instance for advice from the community for some sort of question from some of the questions that should be asked in wait. What? Hold on. Let's go back. You know what? I'm gonna share this because this is what the fuck is this? So let's go here, right? So in this one, he clearly states the study is being run by a research company, and I do have a few psychologists helping me. He did say that, right? Okay. So then, what the fuck is this? What's this? We are in the early we are in the early stages and are asking in the first instance for advice from the community for some of the questions that should be asked in the questionnaire. What what is the study team? What? I need Grey Goose. Somebody send me the Grey Goose. Because this ain't strong enough. Okay. It's important that we study. It's important that the study is for the ABDL community and we make sure that the questions are relevant to us. Then, if they're relevant to you, then why aren't you making the questions? What the fuck? Oh, okay. For too long, studies, etc., have been biased against us, and it's time for us to have our voice. What? The fuck? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, that's not even a coherent fucking statement. We hope to have 1,000 participants by the end of June, and also have a questionnaire finished by then to send out. I am also asking for people to share about the study as we need all the help to get to 1,000 by the end of June. Wait, wait a minute. This isn't the same study. Hold on. So he posted that he was doing a study, right? Recently. And he said that he had got about 250 people for that study. I'm wondering if that study that he was talking about is this one. That's strange. Because if that's the case, then that means that either the so-called study that he was working on, never happened, or he's still collecting emails because people are posting their emails with their actual accounts on Facebook. I've seen it. So, huh. And mind you, these guys are also the same type of dudes that start begging anybody that they see online to be their mommy, so don't be surprised on how many worthwhile fucking names he gets for that. I'm also asking people to share about the study, and as we need all to help get to 1,000 by the end of June, I had over 50 emails yesterday, so off to a great start. I will be in touch in the next couple of weeks, over the next couple of weeks, with more updates, etc. Please reach out if you have any questions for me. Warm regards, Mark. What the fuck is he collecting information on? See, that's the strange part about this. He's collecting information, but he is not stating what the collection of information is. He's just stating that he's collecting information. However, claims that it's anonymous, but it's not anonymous because your first name is on it, and he has your email address and your age. That actually is not anonymous information. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that counts as P2 information. If I'm not mistaken, so he's collecting something, but he is supposed to tell people what he is collecting, and he's not doing that. This fucking clown, man, like, he is doing some real stupid shit, and I don't fucking quite understand why he's doing it, and it just seems suspicious as fuck. Okay, let's keep going, right? So, this is from May. Oh no, 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 no. We're not up to the Robert saga yet. We're not up to the Robert saga yet. Yeah, oh by the way, I've split this into sagas, like similarly to like how they've talked about Chris Chan over the years. Yeah, I split this into sagas because this shit is fucking stupid. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to open another thing for this. Give me a moment. Ah, here we go, the grand opening day. This is what I wanted to show everybody. I also wanted to show you something because this is where shit gets real, right? So this is in January when he started posting that he was going to host. He was going to have his own fucking events. Like this is, I think this is for the open house. Let me see. On the weekend, it says he always starts his posts really fucking strangely on this. It goes, on the weekend, the nanny would take care of all your needs, and these would be discussed before you visit so we can give you the care you want. Each nursery, he said, each nursery will have a cot, a high chair and changing table, and a large sofa with a soft toys and a large TV for cartoons or videos. Over the weekend, the therapist will give you 6 sessions of therapy, and this, of course, will be in between. This will be between you and the therapist. We will also have a sand pit and a small play area in the garden, which is not overlooked. Okay, let's pause for a moment. So he says that you're going to have 6 sessions with this therapist over the course of a weekend, right? 6 sessions. Let's say you start on a Friday. So that means you have 2 sessions on Friday, 2 sessions on Saturdays, and 2 sessions on Sunday, the last day. That doesn't make any fucking sense. First off, that's not how therapy works. Like, you see your therapist once a you get, and some people see him once a day, and then other people see their therapist once a week or once a month. Like, it depends on how vital it is. For me, when I was going through depression, I actually saw my therapist once a week. So, and that's expensive. Like, that's expensive. So, how are people affording this? And are you planning to collect insurance money on this? Like, You cannot use kink as a medical condition, man. Like, the fuck? Two, if you have, how are you going to do that with all these therapists? How many therapists are you going to have for this place? Like, if you have like 6 therapists, they're going to need different rooms. Every therapist has a different way of how they approach something. So how the fuck does that work? It's really stupid. It actually is really stupid. Like, I don't get this. There will also be a room if the AB wants to bring a partner or carer with them for the experience. Wait a minute. So that's automatically going to ruin that then. Because everybody's dynamic is different. Like, seriously, everybody's dynamic is different. I I don't know how this is going to work. And you're talking to a guy with 3 mommies. So how the fuck, like, what? I know people are like, wait, what? Yeah, yeah. Long story, but yeah, that's not going to work. Like, I'm sorry, that's not going to work. It says the format of the visit is very open, as it is bespoke service. It's a bespoke service. What the fuck is a bespoke service? God fucking damn it, motherfuckers! You assholes always gotta get me figuring out what the fuck this shit is. Like, what the fuck is a bespoke service? What is bespoke? What is that? What is that? Hold on. What is a bespoke service? Does anybody in the chat know what a bespoke service is? Anybody? Anybody in either chat know what bespoke is? Because I have no idea what the fuck a bespoke is. What the fuck is bespoke? Let's look that up. Oh, okay. It's bespoke means product or services. The feature is a product or services. The features of which are specifically structured to meet the needs of customers to whom the product or service is provided. The fuck? Oh, I mean, granted, I guess that would count as a bespoke service. Okay, that's fair. He goes, the format of the visit is very open, as it is a bespoke service, and I want to make it available to as many as possible. The work starts on the nursery from January, and I will be posting updates and pics on the website. Which he did. He did post pics, but he ended up getting caught with the pics that were stolen pictures of a nursery that didn't exist. Just wanted to emphasize that. There were other people that ended up responding. And he says, so this is in February, right? Couple of days before his nursery ended up, it was supposed to be opening and doing an open house. He says, I have Robert Baby Bunnykins running the nursery side of the clinic. This is a pic of his old nursery, which has over 30 years of experience taking care of ABs. We are now affiliated with the Thai Adult Baby Nursery. Okay. Whoo. So that right there is a problem. And I'll explain. So in the early days of me joining FetLife, there used to be a whole bunch of different posts that people used to post about seeking a mommy or daddy dom or whatever. And there was always a person by the name of like Mommy Araya, something like that, or Raya, something like that. But she was a mommy dom that worked for the Thai Adult Baby Nursery. Thai Adult Baby Nursery doesn't mean that it's just like like it's just owned by Taiwanese people. Oh no, it is actually in Thailand. It is actually a Thailand business. So the Thai adult baby nursery is run by Robert or Baby Bunnykins, right? Let me explain how awkward this was because there I've my boyfriend has friends who have actually been to that nursery at some point, and there are people who have actually given affidavits about it. And this is for you can actually go back in time and actually see this back in like 2011 or 2011 and 2012, where people talked about going to that nursery and saying how awkward it was because all the ABs there were practically in their 60s and 70s and 80s, and they were there at this nursery, and all of them were prejudiced as fuck. Yeah, it was pretty bad. The if I am not mistaken, the N word was thrown a couple of times in the group chat by the mommy dom from that place because she was so angry that they were like, if you want a mommy, you should come to the Thai adult baby nursery. Okay, how the fuck are you getting to Thailand, bitch? Like, exactly. And there was a point where I actually defended somebody. You guys can actually see the early days of me defending people. Um, they actually said, "Well, you should come to the adult baby Thai, the Thai adult baby nursery." I was like, "How the fuck is someone going to afford that?" I was like, "Well, it doesn't cost that much to go to Thailand if you're a rich white dude who's in his 80s and basically like has nothing else better to do with his money." Yeah, but you still have to get a passport. You have to pay for the plane ticket. Plane tickets to Thailand are still like $1,000. I was like, even the cheap seats. And I was like, then we have to pay you, like, and paying you in Taiwanese money is like that's expensive. Like it's like no, nobody has the amount of money to actually pay for that. And they used to get really hostile. Like I said before, there were some racist epithets thrown in that chat years ago. A lot of it has been deleted now, and a lot of the vitriol that these people used to show towards ABs was really apparent. If you like a lot of people that went to that went to the nursery or ever went to go and check it out actually stated that they actually didn't feel welcome because the DOMs there only ever spent time with the 80, 70, 80, and 60 year olds, and they really treated anybody else there like crap. And it felt extremely prejudiced and assholeish. So yeah, no, it's really shitty. And these are, I'm pretty sure you could still find some of the comments about that on some of the ABDL websites. There were a lot back in the day about that. And but he decided that he was going to work with the nursery, right? So he also claims, if you, he also claims in here, he said that he has Robert running the nursery side, right, of the clinic. Here's the funny story about that. So he had talked to Robert about running this nursery and clinic. Robert agreed and talked to him about being an investor. Well, funny thing about investing into a company is that there has to be a company. And Robert sent multiple emails, which, hold on, I believe that I do have. He sent multiple emails asking about like what it was supposed to be when what was supposed to be going on with that, like about becoming a funder of it. Give me a moment. Let me see if I can find those because those were interesting. Uh, Shit, I may not have downloaded them. Fuck. Yeah, well, there were conversations and shit about him becoming being an investor, and there are multiple fucking emails about it. which Robert ended up getting questioned on whether he was supposed to be backing him, and he said, "Yeah, yeah, I am." And he says, "But I'm not doing it anymore because I think because people ended up pointing out Andy ended up pointing out to Robert like this is a scam, dude. Like you're gonna put your name on this scam," and he's like, I didn't know it was a scam. I think Robert knew it was a fucking scam. And I think that he was actually saying that shit because of the fact that he felt that it would be perfectly fine. I think he thought that it was, it's a business. And I mean, if the Thai nursery worked out, then this one would. I think that's what happened. But like, there's no way that Robert didn't know it was a scam. There's no way because there's no evidence that this guy ever owned anything. And I hate to say it, but Robert never saw a nursery. Robert never saw a nursery. He never saw the business ever. And if Robert is that gullible, then shit.